biased. Some channels this side, some channels this side. So the common man finds it very difficult to get the right information, because in such scenario, naturally democracy will suffer because people don't know what is right and what is wrong. So media definitely plays a very, very vital role in giving the information to the people. And of course, to have a strong and unbiased view of various issues, it needs lot of conviction. It needs lot of strength to the media also, because they work under so much of pressure. They work under so much of stress, because there are influences by political parties, there are influences by government. So withering all that, if media can work independently, then the people get the right information. So maybe Srinivas sir views on this, I am very keen to listen to, because we are finding it very difficult in this situation that at critical juncture of the world, because of pandemic, even otherwise also, when the values are diluting day by day, it's very, very important for people to understand the rights and wrongs in the society. So maybe Srinivas sir can give a right perspective and view on this issue of media and democracy. So thank you very much, Srinivas sir, on behalf of Bhavan Vivekananda College for joining this program. And I am sure as mass communication students, all the students and including teachers also, including me, will find the discussion very, very interesting. So thank you very much, Srinivas.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Should I start?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I again extend a warm welcome to our speaker of the webinar, Dr. Srinivas. So a brief introduction about Dr. Srinivas. So Dr. Srinivas has 4 years of diverse experience in diverse streams of mass communication and in the field of TV journalism and academic discipline of communication and journalism studies. He was the communication manager for DDS, a grassroots NGO, and coordinated community radio and video projects based in Pastapur, Zahirabad, Medak, Andhra Pradesh, India. He has worked as producer for Ma TV Telugu regional electronic media and produced special stories and news items. He has also worked with HMTV and filed special and developmental stories for HMTV 24 Hours News Channel, Hyderabad Media House Private Limited. His PhD was on political economy of media, the rise of 24 hours television news channels of AP from the Department of Film Studies and Visual Communication at IFLU, Hyderabad. He designed courses in documentary film production, television in India, issues and debates for the UG and PG students across Telangana. Dr. Srinivas has presented and published research papers in many reputed national and international journals. He is also part of many films, short films, documentaries that has focused the idea of social justice. Now I would like to request Dr. Srinivas to start with his address. Sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Can you start the PPT?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'll share the screen with the PPT. Yeah, just a second, sir. Is the screen visible, sir? The PPT?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank the principal Ashok sir and coordinator Seema Ghosh ma'am and my student and faculty of Department of Communication, Shiva Trishul, for organizing the webinar on the media and democracy on behalf of Bhavan's Vivekananda College. I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity for presenting the topic media and democracy. Yeah. So media and democracy. Every day, from morning to evening, even going to bed, everything decided with whatever the decisions we take in our day-to-day life, every moment decisions, it has influenced by the media. So whatever you buy from supermarket or shopping mall or big bazaar or whatever you, so it has already telecasted, it has already published in the newspaper. So you read newspaper every day morning with a coffee, cup of tea, then you are influenced by the content, advertisements, and whatever the programs you watch on screen, television. So in between the soap operas, gossips, serials, so you will also get advertisements. So aim of advertisements to attract the audience. So audience to make them as a consumer. And consumer, it is also adding to supplement the consumerism and consumer culture. For them, the viewership, readership, television rating points, which give them economy, income generation activity, ad revenue for the survival of the media outlets. So we'll start with the beginning, the basics to know the media. Media in exercise of freedom of speech and expression is essential to communicate the thoughts, ideas, views, philosophy, ideals, and activities. Communication keeps society together and cohabitates. For healthy growth of civilization world, the free flow information, sharing and exchanging ideas are essential. Because now we are part of us. So media has become the part of life. So you take any medium, so you take any household, without newspaper, you cannot see. And without television channel, you cannot assume. And without even the social media, nowadays, each and every individual person is owning and having smartphone. Through smartphone, they are accessing the social media sites, social media news, views, programs, and the videos, the films, many things you get through the social media. So now, the knowing that the India is the second largest the population and the very big the democratic country. So in a democratic country, we elect our public representatives, the leaders, the political party leaders, the people, of the people, for the people, by the people. So we elect our people in the democratic form, elections. So before elections, they give many promises. Then after elections, they forget. So who will play key role addressing the promises or assurances, reminding those assurances? It is the media. Media will play a key role in reminding the political parties and leaders about their manifesto, about their promises, about their assurances to given to the public before elections. So every time it is alerting, it is informing. So information, now we are in the information society. So information is power. So now, so whatever information you get, so that will be the useful for our day-to-day life, career, and continuing our the professionalism. So media is generally considered as fourth pillar of the democracy. It makes conscious of different happenings from grounds such as sports, politics, economics, social, cultural aspects, many things. Our day-to-day activities, events in our life, I have already mentioned. And it also reflects, its duty is to report as it is. not to interpret the views. So reflecting the reality, media is like a mirror, also which illustrations the basic reality, and sometimes it may be harsh, we may not like, but whatever is happening in the field, in the society, whether it is change, whether it is good or bad or ugly. So media's the duty to report, inform to the people, and at the same time to bring the notice before the state. The next slide.
Yes, sir.
So in a democratic country like India, so we have said the four pillars are very important. So fourth pillar is media, as we have been discussing hearing days. The first one is legislature. So we select and elect the public representatives as member of legislative assembly, MLAs, or member of legislative council, MLCs, and we do elect member of parliaments, parliamentarian, so MP in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha members. So there in the assembly, in the parliament, they discuss, then they pass bills. Sometimes there are also amendments. It's depending on the situation and conditions in the reality. So they pass the bills for the welfare of the public and the country. So this, whatever is the discussion happened in the parliament assembly, so whatever the programs they have taken and bills passed, so everything reported by the media. So we have received, we used to receive the messages through the media platforms. And the second is executive. So in executive, civil servants, IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, all the civil service cadre, and gazetted, non-gazetted bureaucrats, officers, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4 officers, bureaucrats of the section, those who are in execution, those who execute the government orders. So we see from MRO office, revenue office, collector office, SP office, will go and will give representation, queries. So they execute, they implement the law and order. And the third one is judiciary. So judiciary, they give judgments on cases. So district courts, high courts, Supreme Court judges who give judgments on cases. So this is, and this is autonomous. Judiciary is an autonomous body, independent body. So nobody can intervene. So they take their own time for the investigating the trial on cases, and they'll give judgment. The fourth one is the media, as we have been mentioned, the fourth pillar of democracy. Media keeps the people awakened, and there is no denying the fact that it has become one of the major instruments of social change. So whatever the above three pillars, legislative, executive, judiciary, or other things in day-to-day life happening around, in and around our life, everything they report as it is. They send the messages to the people through the mass communication tools, whether it may be print media, it may be electronic media, radio and television, and now the social media platforms. So we receive. Next. So now we'll begin with the independence movement, India's independence movement. The print media during freedom struggle of India played the foremost role and got a confidence booster. It is well-known fact that most of the freedom fighters were well familiar with journalistic knowledge, and many of them were said to be journalists. Media largely influenced the India's freedom movement. You name anyone from Mahatma Gandhi, he has published the papers, the journals to communicate, disseminate the information to the people, cadre. So he has written many articles based on the themes, even the issues of the rural development, cooperative society movement, and Khadi movement, all these things. So an emergency period, very important for us to discuss, because every time, whenever, whatever is happening on screen, on the paper, the media industry, so this will be the black spot. After India's independence, the responsibility, the role of media was improved, but during the period of emergency, 1975, the activities of media were strongly controlled by state. Then the Prime Minister later, Indira Gandhi, so she has imposed restrictions on media. And there are newspapers, they could not publish any one item, single item, empty. On first page, they have published the black color, black day. So they said the emergency period, it is like a black days. So even they have sabotaged the media. So they could not even report anything to the people those days. Even strict orders were issued against the media houses, and media independence was completely crushed. However, the role of media during the post-emergency period strengthened again, as well as it came much closer to the hearts of the common people. Now, after the emergency period, post-emergency period, now it has gained its own the capacity, improved the capacity, and it has touched the hearts of the common people. It has reached nook and corners. Now, the people are connected. People are connected with the even remote area people, integrated area people, rural area people. They are getting newspaper access, and they are getting newspaper messages, and they are also connected with the television channels, and television channels signals reach to remote area, even tribal hamlets. And now with the 2G, 3G, 4G spectrum, the telecommunications, the social media and smartphone. So every individual, those who are affordable to buy smartphone, they are also the part of global village. The next, yeah, I will introduce some theories, because as part of academic and intellectual the presentation, so I would like to give you some small introduction about theories of mass communication. So Marshall McLuhan is the one who designed a concept. Medium is message. You take any medium, whether it is print media, whether it is electronic media, whether it is the social media, or whether it is even film media as a medium. So this medium aim and objective is to send the message. It doesn't have any partiality. It doesn't have any bias, because medium, it is a equipment, device. It doesn't have anything. But here is our understanding is, as an audience, as academicians, as educators, who is owning the media, what is their agenda, with what medium they are sending the messages, with what effects. Is it affecting the people? Is it influencing the people? Is it impact on the households? So what way it is affecting? So he said that any medium, it doesn't have any partiality, but the medium is sending the message. This is the concept. And the same person, Marshall McLuhan, also conceptualized global village. So till 1990, we were habituated, and we used to watch Doordarshan, black and white, then color television, so All India Radio and Doordarshan. State-owned media, we used to have state-owned media. And the news print, the the private print editions, print media also. But now, after 1990, new economic policy, foreign direct investments into the media outlets, it is open, and new economic policies open the doors to the world. Now we are experienced to see the world through media. Now, so you can watch any program, US, American program, or UK, United Kingdom programs, or any country, you can see on screen in the television set. So sometimes we'll also say the television set idiot box. So with this, we were connected across the globe. We were connected. So now a globe has become a village now, global village. From village to globe, globe to village. So everyone is access. You can see on screen on our programs. It is not necessary each village, but it was conceptualized like this. And the second thing, the magic bullet theory, the media, mass communication, media industry. So it is like they pack the message, they send like magic bullet theory. You put the bullets in the pistol and you trigger. And what will happen? It will, very speed, it will go and affect the people. Means whatever the message, whatever the package, whatever the news or views or ideas or thoughts, they are putting like, so bullet theory, they are sending us. So it is affecting us, it is influencing us, it is impact on the society also. So this is how media, the messages influence us in our day-to-day life. And two-step flow theory. So two-step flow theory means the common man, the village people, illiterates, they may not understand the concepts in a broader level. But so in two-step flow theory, we do have opinion leaders, those who form an opinion on government, on state, on policies, on public schemes. And they will inform the people, the common man. They will suggest the people, like in the village heads and educated people or employees. So they will give opinion on village. The village people, they go and take their suggestion. They follow with their suggestion. Hence, these are the opinion leaders. So as you and me, because we are all educators, the people also believe us because we have educated, we have high degrees, qualification, and we do know the government rules and regulations. Then the layman or common people, they come to us, they build an opinion based on our suggestions, our opinion. So this is that. And the cultivation theory, one great statement is cultivation of mind is the basic principle of human existence. The media, it will cultivate the messages in our mind. We may not like some culture, we may not like some tradition, we may not like some custom, but media send the messages one by one, step by step, and we read, we follow, we will understand, will make us, it will make us to understand. It will give a deeper understanding. It will also give the empirical data. So whatever is happening in the society. So the message will cultivate in our mind. We'll understand slowly. We'll also change our social behavior. We'll also change our attitudes. We'll also change our beliefs. So that is where the cultivation theory, the theory applicable to the media especially, and users and gratification theory. So in the first phase and second phase, the media effect studies. There are many studies, the research studies on how media is affecting the common people or affecting regular day-to-day life. Because now whatever the decisions we take from morning to evening, so what toothpaste we need to buy, what paste we need to buy, what dress brand you need to buy, everything you see on television or you read on newspaper or you follow the brand ambassador like film celebrities, you name anyone like Amitabh Bachchan or Aishwarya Rai. So you also admire, then you follow their, because they are brand ambassadors for the products. So you buy. So that is how it affects in our day-to-day life. So we also follow, we will also think, we will also buy those products. So advertisements influencing. So it is influencing, and sometimes even our children, you see, He-Man, Shakti-Man, Chota Bheem, and Superman and Spider-Man. These are the programs they watch on screen. And whatever toys in the market. So you see many toys in the market, no? So they will demand, they will also cry until you buy. Because that is how it has influencing, affecting their mind. So to buy this is the one way it is promoting the products of the economic industry or industrial the products. So in a way, the capitalist society, it is also promoting the capitalist society to buy this, and they are coined as a product. So media is not producing any product, but media is informing, reporting, sharing and exchanging ideas and events. But it is promoting the public good, what to buy, what not to buy. And even you go to the age-old days, we used to have local markets. But nowadays, we are not preferring to buy or going to local markets, because we go to supermarket, we go to shopping mall, we go to big bazaar and Walmart and IKEA, because huge publicity through the radio, television, print media, and every day morning when you receive the newspaper, you will see the many advertisements, leaflets in the newspaper. And sometimes the offers, discounts, you will be impressed by that, then you will go and so after buy, then you will know the quality of the product and the longevity of the product. So next, and here the media literacy for all the disciplines, the social sciences, whether it is economics, politics, sociology, or life sciences, or sciences, humanities, arts, aesthetics, philosophy, everything, all the disciplines converged into media platform, because the media has become part and parcel of our life. So for economy, you need to know the media reports. For philosophy, you will watch the ideological, the programs, religious programs on screen, and whatever the philosophy you like, you will also, you will become the audience for them. The next, yeah. So this is how we have fixed with media programs. Based on the experience of rapid economic development of Western countries, media scholars recognize the role of mass media in modernization process, industrial development and urbanization, expansion of markets, economic growth, social cultural well-being. So Daniel Lerner examined the correlation between expansion of economic activity being equated with development and set up modernizing variables, chief among which were urbanization, literacy, mass media use, and democratic participation, passing traditional societies. Now we have passing the traditional societies. So those days have gone. So from agrarian to industrial society, now industrialization and urbanization and the mass media. So you see in the urban cities or towns, everywhere the media influence are connected to the media platforms. And our progress, our development also speed up through mass media. And the Wilbur Stamm, the communication scholar, has written a book, Mass Media in National Development. So each and every aspect, social, economical, cultural, political, and even in our the family life, everything has become a product through the media platforms. Now we have been influencing or influenced by the media. That is where media has become a powerful medium, which is effective to on the audiences. Next slide. So you see nowadays, besides the print media, electronic media, particularly radio, television program, and the internet, the social media brought revolutionary changes in the pitch of news, broadcasting, and scrutiny. So traditional media, those days, the folk media, folk forms, now nobody is. It's endangered the condition. And print media, and now people used to say that no, now radio has very blind main medium, and wherever you go, so radio, you can have a radio set with you, and you can mobile, you can do journey on, you can listen the radio programs. Then later on the television has come, and television, after television, people used to say that so the print media is going to die. But you see now the literacy rate, the day by day our literacy rate is increasing, and people are buying the newspaper or print media, depending on print media. And even most of the urban centers or towns, every day morning, 1 hour, especially teaching or government officers or academicians, every day morning they spend 1 hour with the print media, newspaper. They go through all the paper, and some of them they read even editorials, and they will also very much interested in the political dynamics. So this is how the media is transition. And now this generation, the social media, smartphones, internet media, worldwide website, across the globe, within a span of time, within a second, you will get information. Now you see Joe Biden and Trump elections. Even now, even while attending the webinar, you can Google and you can update the American elections result. So within a minute, you will get the information. So it is because of the social media, World Wide Web connectivity. So we have connected. So it has become a global village, as Marshall McLuhan said. So all these streams are part of mass communication and journalism, are media streams. Next. Yeah, constitutional. Now we will come to the constitutional status of the media in India. After the independence of India, when the constitution was being drafted, the question arose before the constitutional makers of India that whether or not to have a separate provision of press like the Constitution of America in USA, or to include freedom of press in right to speech and expression as in Constitution of England, UK, United Kingdom. So it was a discussion. So it was a thorough discussion. Then we have discussed in the context, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of drafting committee, powerfully argued that the press is simply another way of describing a citizen or an individual. The media has no superior privileges which are not to be given or which are not to be exercised by the voter in his separate capacity. The executive of press or the editor are all our citizens, and therefore when they select to write in a newspaper, they are just exercising their right of freedom of speech and expression. And in my decision, then no special mention is necessary of the freedom of press at all. This is Ambedkar's argument and his statement. Hence, Indian Constitution, the right to press was inserted in the freedom of speech and expression. Example, in Article 19(1) A and B, so press free press is need of democracy and is more important for the huge democratic country like India. In India, in the absence of any exact article in the constitution for free press, it has the judiciary who promoted and safeguarded the independence of press. Now, so in Article 19A, 1A, the freedom of speech and expression and free press, there is a clause. So it has provided the constitutional safeguards for the individuals and even freedom of the press and freedom of speech and expression. Next slide. Yeah, role of the Indian judiciary in protecting the independence of press and media. So there are many cases in the courts in 70 years of independence India. There are many issues arise, and the court of Ramesh Thapar versus State of Madras case has alleged the right to circulation is as important as right to publication. In Sakal newspaper versus Union of India, indirect effort of by government to restrict the freedom, bypassing the newspaper Press and Pages Act 1956, so which empowered the government to regulate the space of advertisements, was struck down by judiciary as it would have direct impact on circulation. So there are many cases, as we do have legal cases. So there are many cases on the media outlets or media platforms. Even media people, they will also fight for their rights. And rule of judiciary is restricting freedom of press, media in India. The judiciary protected the rights of press as well as constrained in the interest of justice. The court in Bihar versus Sheila Bala Devi case, speech and expression on the part of an individual which inflame or boost of ferocious crimes such as murder will undermine the security of the state. The court in the case of Dr. D.C. Saxena versus Chief Justice of India alleged if preservation of democracy is foundation for free speech, society equally is authorized to regulate freedom of speech or expression through democratic action. The cause is evident example that society accepts free speech and expression, also puts restriction on the rights of the majority. Sometime in between, we do also listen. Some people, they give speech, and some people, they also emotionally outburst the people, or sometimes they give also the hate speech. So that will become issue, that will become even sensational issues in the media also. So all these things are coming into discussion in the media platform. Next slide. Yeah. Then now, what are the roles and responsibilities of media? So some of the responsibilities of media in democratic country like India are as follows: the information, informing people, reporting as it is to the people, and the bring the notice before the state. To train the common man with fair information, media shall not stain the evidences. They shall present them as they are, as it is, truth, accurate, instead of sensationalizing the issue. And educating, second one, education, educating the masses to play vigorous role in expansion of thoughtfulness of the people through allowing them with information. Now what we say, information is power now, because if you don't have money, if you have information or idea, so then you will get opportunities. So in India, like other countries where there is a major rate of illiteracy, it is the responsibility of media to carry knowledge and widen their opinions. So opinion building and educating the masses through media platforms. So media, the medium is message. And media also have social responsibility. Media is part of the society and it has social responsibility to play a key role in introducing the proper way against the people who are reproached of any anti-social activities, irrespective of any political connection. So whatever the political party, whatever the background, if they have they are committed anti-social activities. So it is the duty to the media to expose them. Even the corruption, you take an example of corruption. So it's a big issue in India because there are many developing countries, corruption. Because so it is the duty of the media to expose the issues and to build the corruption-free state, corruption-free country. So the next integrity. So to make harmony, integrity among the communities, and to foster the essence of harmony and brotherhood among the people, and among faith in democracy and justice. If media obey firmly to its duties, then the democracy will be appreciated in factual sense by the citizens of India. So it is also duty integrity, because there are many issues, whether it is communal or religious, then media is duty to make integration or whatever you report. So it should also give some sense of understanding, brotherhood or fraternity among the communities. So building for the nation building, so we have to maintain the harmony among the society. Next. Yeah, so the role of media in Indian democracy. Media is very important role. Without media, we cannot live now. So media is considered the backbone of democracy. It playing very significant role in Indian democracy, which is the media works as a watchdog. Watchdog. So every day, as a watchman, as a sentry or security. So media works as a watchdog of the government, carry every report of the action of administration, thereby keeping the people informed about the day-to-day happenings taking place around them. So everything, every day-to-day activities of the state or administration, so it will inform to uninformed people, unheard people. So it will play the very crucial role, watchdog role. But there is a huge criticism because of the now we are in a three-tier communication system. One is state-owned media, and second one is the private-owned media. The third one is community-owned media, social media. So now the three-tier communication system in India. So the state-owned media, even Doordarshan, All India Radio, and Samachar, so which published under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, whatever the publication, even film division, everything. So they are also, so there was a criticism in the 80s and 90s, Doordarshan. So it is a mouthpiece to the ruling government, Doordarshan. But now Doordarshan, when you compare now, it is far better than even private television channels, because it has it maintained the decorum and the integrity, and it also cater all the aspects, social, economical, political, even agriculture bulletin, even the bulletins for the disabled people, person with disabilities, to make them to understand and know the information. So it plays a watchdog role. And second is the media is considered as fourth pillar of democracy. It makes us aware of various activities like politics, sports, economics, social, cultural activities. It is also like mirror, which shows the bare truth, and sometimes it may be harsh. So we may not like, but whatever is happening, it will report. Its duty is to report. So third one is media is also expose loopholes in democratic society, which ultimately helps government in filling the vacuums of loopholes and making the system more accountable, responsive, democratic friendly. Thus, the democracy without media is like vehicle without wheels. So it is that, as we have already mentioned, the corruption-free state. So it plays very good role. So to citizens alert and informed and about their rights and duties and responsibilities. So media acts as a bridge between the people and the government. It's a bridge between the people or a society and state, and also a very powerful tool with the ability to make and break the opinion of the people. It has the capacity options or evocations. This is a way it has gained faith in the public. Media through its various means of newspapers, television and cinema what rules the heart and mind of the people. And you see mediating mediation between the public and the state. There are every day you see the movements, social movements, dharnas, hartals, and agitations, even sometimes dissent voice, everything. The state, it is central government. Media duty is mediation between the state and society. We are the public. So it will voice the voiceless people. And the last one, the media has helped to shape the democratic society, giving emphasis to issues that are at one point of time would have been considered strictly child care, domestic violence, and atrocities on SCTs, and sexual harassment. So sometimes we would not care, but now to change our social behavior and attitudes these issues, be aware. So whether it is male or female baby, so we should respect and we should also protect. So it is our right to protect the babies. And domestic violence. So in household issues, so many issues, the wife and husband. So now the male and female both are having equal rights, and they are also educating, they are also getting employment opportunities, they are also part of the society, and especially the 50% share in the society, women participation. But when you see the public sector or private sector, women participation is, you can count, but they are also challenging, they are taking challenge and they are seriously putting efforts and they are showing their abilities, and that is where the media role to help to shape the democratic society, because those who are not part of the mainstream society, it is making them to be part. It is giving awareness, it is giving education. The next role of media in Indian democracy. Yeah. The media today touches almost every aspect of our public life. Media plays very important, crucial role in enlisting and educating the people. The media can aid public involvement through advocating issues and transferring knowledge, skill, and technology to the people. Advocating the issues, the human rights issues, or women rights issues, children rights issues, or labor rights issues, or union issues, everything it is advocating through the media platform and creating awareness about various rural development programs, propagation of, and especially it made farmers aware of new and improvement methods of agriculture in production of the crop pattern. So you see the agriculture sector, and our farmers, the most of them are illiterates, uneducated people, but there are many innovations. There are many scientific innovations and technological applications have invented. But the farmers are not aware about all these things. But the media is educating them. Media is introducing those tools, the agriculture tools from tractor, the bullock cart to tractor, and weeding machine, and harvesting machine, and many the new equipment has come, and everything through media introduced to the farmers in the rural area. So there are many issues in the rural development also. So media plays very emphatic role in awakening people against social evils prevalent in the society like child marriage, killing of female urban unborn child, the evil practice of child labor, etc. through educational programs. So there are many social evils in our society. So the media is playing very critical role, awakening. So it has a social responsibility to educate the people, so not to practice the um, social evils or superstitions in the villages. And it also telecasts or published educational programs. You see, once in a week in the print media, you will have preparation for higher education after 10th intermediate degree and PG university education system, in abroad education system, and abroad opportunities, fellowships, everything. In all the education, the information, career opportunities, media is publishing. And you see, there is a special program by UGC CEC, University Grants Commission. So they are telecasting programs. And now, especially in the times of COVID-19 crisis time, now as we are having online webinar and through technology, there are many programs available online. You just Google, you will get the information, you will get the syllabus, you will get the material. Not full fledged books, material is available. And UGC sponsoring book programs, so SWAM programs, they are they are producing the program, syllabus of the course, and it makes available online for the students, degree and PG level, higher education students, university students. So we are also making those productions like through television program. Media can ignite scientific temper among the students for development of the science or society. So we are educating our children with scientific temper, with logic, science, research, the methods. So now we are not in a global context. So one way the world is running very speed, and every day the new inventions, innovations coming. So we are updating to our children because they should also have a science and scientific perspective. And the corruption free I have already mentioned. Next. Yeah. So this is the basic understanding because the transformation phases in the society. So in by forefathers and their forefathers' days, the agriculture, 80% we used to depend on agriculture sector. Agriculture is our bread and butter, even now also. But we are not focusing because the IT and other areas have developed. So we think we are following the Western models. We are losing our agriculture. We are losing focus on agriculture. But here, the agrarian society. So from agrarian society to we have transformed industrial society because of Western methods and methodologies. It is a compulsion for us. So we have started industries, factories for employment opportunity, for producing the products and make available to the people. So industrial society. So there are many revolutions. You see, white revolution, the milk in Gujarat, and the green revolution, the now hybrid crop and hybrid culture. Now we have overcome the famine. We have overcome even drought. So because of the hybridization of the crop or seeds, so industrial society. We have now agriculture also now become part of allied sectors, industrial society. Then now we have transformed to information society. So information is power. So even you don't have economy or financial support, if you have information, means education. If you have education, you will get opportunities. You will get good the life in the society. So we are informed. We are part of information society now. Now, so last one decade, the people are huge discussion about knowledge society. So we are also part of knowledge. So across the globe connected, and you can work from home, and you can also within a day You can fly to US and you can also come back. And you can work there, you can come back. So it's all depending on the knowledge which play very important role in our life. So that also gives an employment opportunity and the status in the society. So now we are part of information society, knowledge society. The society is equally responsible for building the bridge or medium for sending the messages to state and nation building for our bright future building. So how do we understand now? Because enlightened society as an enlightened media, a progressive society as a progressive media, a vigilant society as a responsible media, a proactive society will have a proactive media. So we can critically discuss about our context. So where are we? Change is inevitable towards development of the society, progress of the society, social transformation in the society. Next step. Yeah. So our the principals are Asst raised a question before beginning the webinar. Now the media at crossroads. So credibility is a question. Credibility of the media is a question. Need a system and right direction for strengthening the democracy. So as we discussed, without media, so the democracy is you cannot function. So journalism in India was once a profession during the freedom movement, independence movement, after the independence movement. But now it has no more moral function than manufacturing of a soap. It does not regard itself as a responsible advisor of the public. Because now, Sir has mentioned, because the TV channels are papers, and they have affiliations with political party leaders, or they are stakeholders in the board of directors. There are people invested in the media outlets, so they have their own agenda. So they are using media platforms as a political communication tool, as a propaganda model. This is what discussion in the academic or intellectual discourse. So now it is also duty of the public to understand, to make aware. So the media platforms also have affiliation with the political parties. Then what is their agenda? So what is their content? What are the issues they are exposing? What are the issues they are diverting? Why they are paying attention on this issue? Why they are not showing much importance on this issue? All these things we need to be inquired scholarly in academic and intellectual discourse. Because common man, they have their own struggle in their life for earning money, for food and bread and butter. Next. So here, need a scholarly inquiry on political economy of media in communication policy in India. Because you see the communication policies or media regulation bodies or the press council, there are toothless bodies. That is what we have been here from the media, newspaper or TV channels. But here, now we are at crossroads. At this juncture, we need to be critically engaged with the media, because as we discuss about health sector, as we discuss about education sector, as we discuss about agriculture sector, as we discuss about even judiciary, and we can also discuss about the media. So to strengthen the democracy, we need to discuss the strengthening the media platforms or democratizing the media platform. Why is there a need for a critical political economy of media in communication studies? Changes in media terrain in India. Media ownership, as I have mentioned, the state-owned media, state used to allocate funds and spend money. So it is an autonomous body, All India Radio or Doordarshan or information under Information and Broadcasting Ministry, the publications. They used to publish in telecast, but now they have to compete with the private television and private corporate media outlets. So now ownership pattern has changed, and there are many stakeholders, the politicians, realtors, business persons, and corporate organizations investing money into the media outlets. So here we need to understand what may be the aim. One is the political interest, second is economic interest. So when you or I are getting information, very less information for us, for education, for knowledge sharing. So everything is sensationalizing the issues or diverting the issues. So that is also happening. So we need to seriously discuss and understand to make the foundation for the media platform. And emergence of domestic media jars, media moguls. And there was a case study in abroad, the Rupert Murdochization of media platforms. He is the owner of many TV channels, many print media organizations, and even social media platforms, and even film industry, Fox TV, and even in India, Star TV, and in regional channel, Starma. So from top to down, he has investments. At the same time, in a horizontal, so he is also owning the print media. He is also owner of electronic media, radio channels, television channels. He is also owner of social media. One man wearing many hats, caps. So he is the only owner, but he is dictating the terms. He is controlling the content, manufacturing consent. So they are manufacturing consent. So, but when you see the media, it's a public good, information or education or knowledge. It's a public good. The public knowledge, public information, public issues you are reporting. So it is a public property. It is not a private. But what is happening? It has become a commoditization. It has become a product now. So with this, they are not manufacturing anything, but they are manufacturing consent. They are manufacturing content. They are manufacturing the public opinion. So they have their own the opinion leaders. They invite them into the studios. They will only give them space for discussion, and they will divert important issues like farmers' issues or farmers' suicide issues. How many of you watched People Live film? I don't know, but People Live, very important film. So in the context of the rise of 24 hours into 7 news channels, the People Live, farmers' issues. Every year, farmers commit suicide because of the many reasons, but the media would not pay attention. As a development journalist, Palakumi Sainath, he has given a statement that the journalism field, the people are interested to cover the culture and fashion shows, not on the farmers' issues or agriculture issues. So when they send the reporters, very few are interested to go to the field in the agriculture sector for coverage and agriculture issues. But many of them turn to fashion show or culture industry because this is how the culture industry is. Just one minute. Just go back. So
Shiva?
yeah, one second. Last slide.
Yeah, just a minute, sir. Yeah, I'm on it, sir.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, this is. So now media, the many platforms, the convergence of media on worldwide website, internet medium, you will get print media, you will get electronic media, you will get social media, you will get even independent media platforms, or you and me or anyone can write a blog, can write a story, can narrate a village development, can write a report on your research. Everything can be uploaded. Everything can be downloaded. So the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India's the consultation paper on media ownership articulates some of the doubts because the media ownership in the context. And as I have already mentioned, Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation and the Sun TV, even Sun TV network, even ETV network, owned by the Maran, may be different in terms of their scale of operation, but are similar when it comes to their mixing of business with politics. Both are seeking monopolies, and the owners of both have used their political connections to enlarge their media empires. I have mentioned only few, but there are many case studies when you serious scholarly investigate or inquire in the field of media domain. The media are not benign institutions. The DMK party in Tamil Nadu promised television per household in their electoral manifesto prior to the 2004 local elections. To understand the role of media in shaping of attitudes, identities, choices, aspirations. And you see the before elections and many political parties, they are also giving assurance, or they'll also announce we will distribute laptops to college students or higher education students. And we'll also distribute television sets to household people, voters in the people, in the society. So this critical political economy also recognizes the fact that media are by no means independent players, but they are critically linked to part of ongoing political economic process, negotiations, contestations at both an international level. It is not the regional level, it is not national level. Across the globe, the global communication conglomerates are united. So across the globe, labor communities, labor unions are not united because nobody is ready to talk about labor rights, labor wages, labor issues. But the corporate communication networks are connected. How do we address these issues? Because as our principal sir, Ashok sir raised, because it's a credibility question, but it is our duty to discuss in the academic or intellectual domain and make a pressure on state to monitor or engage, critically engage with the media platforms. Because now the political interest is there, economic interest is there, then how do we strengthen the democracy? You may say that thousands of newspapers and hundreds of television, radio channels, and almost 1,000 registered under INB ministry, the TV channels, and 300 plus 24 hours news channels. But are we serious? Are they seriously work for strengthening the democracy? Are they seriously constructing or building the nation building the process? So with this, I will conclude here. So with I'll expect the questions. Then we can discuss. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for an insightful lecture, talk that you have delivered. We will open this session for the question and answer session. We have a few questions from the participants of the talk set. One question from one of the students of the college, Mr. D. Nishan.
Yeah.
It's a one question is like, what are the effects does the social media have on democracy? It's in a very short, brief one.
Okay. Yeah. Now you see the social media platforms. Each and every individual, they have their own Facebook page, WhatsApp groups, Instagram page, and you write about your story. And I will give you one example in the crisis of COVID-19, the crisis across the globe. Those who are admitted in the hospital, they have taken a selfie of their pain, their struggle. They are not able to control themselves, and they have posted on Facebook. It's a huge impact, and sometimes it is also impact in a negative kind because panic. It's created panic. But now you see in the times of COVID, till now we don't have medicine, but our food culture, Indian in a kind of food culture, diverse kind of food culture, and immunity power in our physical, the body, we could resist. the number of cases are increasing. At the same time, high cases, the number of cases are recovering. So as media created panic, it was not to Indian context, but the social media, one social media video, one person while train is coming on the track, he would like to take a video while running the train. Then he took video, he met accident. That was telecasted on the social media platforms. Now the selfie culture, so you don't care about your own the personal things, but social media is affecting us. Social media is influencing us, and the mainstream media also following them. Is it?
Yeah, right, sir. So we have I will combine two questions together, and I'd like to ask you, sir. So yeah, what are the effects? What do you call the ethics? Sorry, sir. Just a second. Yeah, what are the major ethics by which media is supposed to follow the ethics at a larger scale because of the trouble that media ownership is being run, or a kind of a media monopoly that we have been seeing at this juncture, at a larger juncture? What's the biggest trouble, or rather, what kind of ethics does the media supposed to hold, to make sure that they stand for what exactly media is supposed to stand for?
Yeah, the very important question. Uh, the till now we don't have very powerful the regulation bodies or press council of India. They are all toothless bodies. So I am not insisting or emphasizing to have uh, body, but at least we need to monitor. Is it anything harmful to the society? Then how do we make a solution for that? The media content. So when you are creating panic through media messages, or if somebody is harmful, the media message, then how you are responsible as the common man, because especially I work for HIV/AIDS issues. This is a very important issue. Even COVID-19, the health crisis across the globe, because people, those who are affected with the disease or virus, they are already in panic. The media duty and responsibility is to educate them, give awareness them, give them awareness about the precautionary measurements or alternative medicinal opportunities and in and around the situation. But what is happening when, if affected by HIV/AIDS or even the corona virus, people see in different way. They'll see you in a different context. Then they don't talk to you. So that because of that panic, then they may also lose life. But here, media need to be, they follow the moral and ethical point, and again regulations. So when we discuss about media regulatory bodies, whether media invite self-regulation, media follow the self-regulation, or ombudsman committee for each and every media outlets, it's media has to take, because media is part of the society. So the society is also following the media. So it is the both the way. For strengthening the democracy, media needs to have some kind of monitoring on the contents or whatever described.
Okay, sir, we have one question from Shravani.
Yeah.
Shravani asks, like, what is the psychological impact of media and how is it related to psychological aspects? Maybe because we have already focused on you, shed some light on cultivation theory, maybe we can answer this question on the lines of cultivation theory. Maybe over to you, sir.
Yeah. No, especially, I will give you general example. Children at household in the family. So especially urban centric, educated family background or middle class family background. So you see the children, they engage with the television programs. And the mother and father, parents, they object. No, no, you are in 10th class, you are preparing for MSET or NEET, you don't watch the program because it is affecting. That is what they said. So based on the empirical data and observation in our household families, so it is affecting. It is affecting. Sometimes the programs, soap operas, serials, and animated programs are even you can take the PUBG which has banned the violence on screen, crime bulletins on screen. So it has banned now. So in early days it was introduced. So the influence is there, effect is there.
Yeah, so one more is, what's the scope of media in career making, and how can we make a career out of media?
Very good question, because now you see across the globe, media industry boom. So in the after 90s, new economic reforms and foreign direct investments into media outlets. And now Rupert Murdoch has invested
Right.
money into the Fox TV, Star TV, and regional Starma.
Right.
So from there, top to down in the horizontal.
Right.
So you have many employment opportunities, and you have across the globe. Even you can go to, because it's all depending on your skills, the production skills, language skills, and commanding on subject issues. So awareness on issues, diverse kind of issues. Then you are even you may even send to UNO for coverage.
Sir, I have a question regarding with this entire talk, sir.
Okay.
So I would like to just ask, like, how do we address this issue of selective reporting? Like, we see certain media channels, like when something is happening to few journalists, the way how it reports is being deferred with the way how it's being reported with some other news channels or newspapers. Where why this kind of a very selective reporting that we have been witnessing from very long time?
Yeah, that is what very good observation, because you can also do observation on TV channels and their political agenda.
Right. Right.
So agenda of the programs or content. You in the academics, in media and communication studies, there is approach, political economy approach.
Right.
When you analyze the content of the program, when they are keep on promoting the ruling government, or when they keep on promoting the opposition party, they are keep on promoting one person as a leader.
Right.
So that give you what kind of relation they have, why they are only promoting this person, because there are many independent parties, there are many parties which they don't have even party office, but they are committed for the cause, social cause, but they are not getting any promotion. So when you are observe the content, when you analyze the content, when you read the text, when you see on screen the issues, then you will understand the political interest and economic interest of the channel promoting for this person. And political equations, this is very important in academic discourse, to engage the issues and to do the research. This is very important, because all these things will need to be discussed in academic and intellectual domain, and we need to even submit it to state, because all these things will need to be reformed in the media discourse.
One more question, sir, we have from the participants.
Okay.
Yeah, what are the strategies of media in relation with the politics, like politics of media and media politics? How are both have a nexus between in media and politics? How does this operate?
Yeah, very, very good question. Actually, in abroad, the media management and cross media ownership. They have restrictions in abroad. But when it comes to Indian context or Indian context, our issue, we don't have restrictions. Because one way, as we have discussed in the democracy, legislative is a very important area. And media is the fourth pillar. And nexus between the political leaders and media, they are hand in hand. Then the very strong parties, the national parties, I don't want to name, they will only get the promotional activities or communication tool to access or promote or the political propaganda. But what about other political parties, small political parties? They don't have voice for the people. And there are many issues, even they don't get voice. It's because now ownership pattern has changed. Now we need to address, because whoever is having money, they can invest money, so they will invest money. But do they seriously follow the public agenda? Do they seriously educate, work for the people? Do they seriously serve for the betterment of the society? Or do they have economic interest? They have strategy, so they have their own mechanism to invest money into the media outlets. Am I given the answer?
Yes, sir, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are some of the questions. I'll just see if we have any more questions in the chat box. And yeah, one question that you have already addressed, maybe I'll just read it out, sir, for you.
Yeah.
By Sridevi. Sir, according to your opinion, what is the scope of social media in regulating the content in our democratic country? As a social media content is questionable for its credibility.
Okay. Now the people, many people, they say the fake news on social media. So now the government is also planning to regulate the social media platforms. And now one way, this is a kind of the situation. The other way, independent intellectuals and whoever, I think Sridevi, she can also write her own blog. She can report public issues. She can inform to uninformed, unheard voices. She can raise many issues on the social media platforms. If you use it for good cause, that will definitely address development issues. That will also shape, because in social media, especially in Jasmine, Arab Revolution, one person started going to Tahrir Square for revolt against the kingdom or king, the autocracy, the authority. Then that has become a revolution now. Now every day there are issues, but they are not reporting. But through social media, there are many issues. They are reporting. They are seriously writing their own page. So whatever their view, their opinion as public opinion, it is influencing. And government is also following the pages, Facebook page or social media groups. They are seriously monitoring.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
These are some of the questions that were put forward by our the participants, sir. Maybe we'll just wait if there are many, or maybe we can conclude the session. Dr. Seema Ghosh, ma'am.
Yes, Shiva.
Yeah. Do we have a principal, sir, to?
I don't think so, sir. Sir is logged in, but I don't think so. He's.
Okay. Shall we conclude, ma'am?
Yes, Shiva. Yes, please, sir.
Okay. I'll just go with vote of thanks. So,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Panthukala Srinivas sir, I thank you a lot for accepting our invitation and taking time despite of your busy schedule that you are in, and being here and giving your wonderful lecture and a lot of information. It's an amalgamation of great points that you have put forward, from ranging from theories to examples in judiciary and politics and media strategies also. Thank you very much for being here, sir. I thank our principal, Professor Y. Ashok sir, for accepting the program when we have put forward the proposal regarding the. We have a sir here. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting us. Sir, Professor Ashok sir, would you like to give any remarks, sir? Okay, fine, sir. Thank you, sir. And I also thank Dr. Seema Ghosh, Coordinator, Faculty of Arts, for being part of this entire program, and always being there, to make the programs in the department run there. And I thank Das sir, faculty, Department of Political Science, for being with us in conducting the program. And I thank all the participants who have been here very patiently and listening and posing questions to the resource person. And I also thank all the students who were part of this entire event in designing the posters, writing material, and also working with the technical help support that they have given, and everything that they were part of. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Seema madam and
Thank
Ashok sir.
Shall we call it a Seema ma'am? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Students will, I mean, the participants, they will fill in the feedback form. Participants, please fill in the feedback form, and then you can leave the meeting. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Shiva, anything else?
Nothing, ma'am. We just, I guess we have
Just
recorded
have
this.
to, the student should leave, the participant should leave, and then we can call it off.
Yeah, fine. They're filling the feedback forms, ma'am.
They must be filling the feedback.
I'm getting the data here.
Okay. So there are still 41 student, 41 participants in the.
Yeah.
They are leaving.
Around 60 people filled.
Should we end the meeting, Shiva?
Yes, ma'am. It's fine.
We can end, no?
Yeah. And for all, I guess Shanti ma'am told about that.
That is end for all. But first, what about our recording? We have to stop the recording. Where is record? I've stopped the recording. I'll end.
Ma'am?
I'll end.
I didn't get you, ma'am.
I will end the meeting.
Okay, yeah, ma'am. Yes.
But it is written only end meeting, only end for all. It is not showing. End meeting for all. I'll put it.
Yes.
Huh?
End meeting for all. Yes, that one only it seems.
Yeah, because participants there are 20. Still there are few. I'll put end meeting for all. Okay. Bye then.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.